Good morning, Patriots. This is Real with Robo. I got a request for a video on transsexuals because everybody knows if there's anyone that doesn't give a flying damn about how people view me, it's me. I don't go PC. I don't mince my words. I don't break down when somebody doesn't like what they hear. So let me get real. Let me get real right now. This transsexual shit has to end. Period. I fully support another bathroom being made to where transsexuals can go in that bathroom and be one with each other. Now, the reason I say this is the simple fact, not long ago, there was this incident at a school where 5 little boys went into a girl's bathroom. They was out to do nefarious things. I can't say they were out to rape her or whatever, but I guess, little boys being nasty little boys. By nefarious, they mean that they were out to look at her hooey and her female body parts. Anyway, when the little girl defended herself, so apparently an attack happened where the little boys caused her to need to defend herself. Then they turned around, they said, "Oh, it's because we identify as girls. That's the reason she attacked us." And so the little girl ended up getting in trouble, not the little boys. And the reason why is because they said that she attacked them because they identified as little girls. So that's why they was in the bathroom. But the little girl was like, "No, no, no, no. They came in there, they tried to attack me, and I defended myself." But nobody listened to the little girl because everybody wants to be these social justice warriors, and be right by the trans community. Well, people, what you're failing to realize is that trans people do not agree with what's going on. They don't agree with that guy in Canada stating, "Oh, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go into, these lady shops and try and get my male body parts waxed. I'm going to, throw a topless pool party for little girls only. And if you say it's wrong, it's because you are anti-trans." Trans people do not agree with that. And I know a lot of you are like, "Well, how do you know that are you a trans person?" No, but I know plenty of them. And I know they don't agree with half the crap that's going down. Okay? I do support, like I said, making a third bathroom for before and after. Well, maybe not after, because that's just not fair. You've already got, before you turn into what you're feeling inside. Then you could be, then there's no doubt of anything. You know what I'm saying? Then little girls ain't gonna have to worry about defending themselves. Little boys ain't gotta worry about being called nasty. Everything else. You have your girls' bathroom, you have your boys' bathroom, and you have your other. But seriously, this needs to stop. I said when this all started going down, and even a few of my trans friends said it. My sister said it too. And she's trans. Okay, my beloved to my heart sister said it. She said, ain't nothing good gonna come of this. You watch. Somebody is going to use this for nasty purposes, and then everybody's going to think that transsexuals are pervs. Now look at it. But nobody want to listen to the crazy lady, do you? Nobody want to listen to the crazy lady. Because if y'all listen to the crazy lady, we can nip things in the bud before they happen. Now, what's horrible about this is that it happens way too often. And it's not the transsexual community. And I'm going to say there is a difference between the trans that you are seeing nowadays and the actual trans community. The actual trans community carry themselves as they would proper ladies and proper gentlemen. My sister carries herself as a female, as a decent female, as a classy female, as a humorous female. She doesn't cry when she's not invited to girls only things. She doesn't cry when somebody has a different opinion than hers on transsexual people. She doesn't cry, scream, and moan and call people racist and homophobic and other stuff when she doesn't get her way. She carries herself as a proper, decent lady. And she sure don't walk around with her snapdragon hanging out or her boobies hanging out. Okay, that's for real. You know, because that's how many transsexuals do it nowadays. Before the surgery, they walk around with their two manly parts hanging out. After the surgery, they walk around with their titties and snapdragon hanging out. Nobody needs to see all that. Nobody want to see all that. And that's real. That's not how a lady presents herself. And then you got these pedophile pervs, okay, for real though, that run around and go into girls' bathroom just to see the little girls. And then cry when people are like, you nasty. That, oh, you're just anti-trans and everything. Ain't nobody got a problem with trans people these days. The only problem I have with trans people are those people that claim to be trans, that say they trans for nefarious reasons, or that force their beliefs on other people. Many trans people in the communities don't want to be bothered by other people. They want to be left alone. Just let them live their life. Let them do their thing. But then you got the fake trans people, the pedophiles. You got the nasties. And then you got the other people who just want to show their ass, basically. And just say, hey, you know, this, that, and the other thing, you know, we're just being like this because, you know, we want to be different. And we want to show how people hate us and everything and blame it because we're trans. It's not because you trans. It's because you nasty. That's why people hate you. Because I don't hate no trans person. I don't hate no homosexual. I don't hate no bisexual. I don't hate no whatever sexual. But I ain't gonna sit back and say it's okay for a group of boys to go into a girl's bathroom And then all of a sudden, all of them identify as females. And this little girl is hollering, hey, they had tried to attack me and I defended myself. And you gonna believe 5 little boys over a little girl? You ain't even gonna investigate it. You just gonna drop her because, oh, that's the social warrior thing to do? No. I ain't gonna get down with people like that nasty from Canada wanting to have topless little girl swimming pool parties with no parental supervision. No. I'm not gonna get down with old boy in Canada who go into female places and try and get his nuts waxed. No, I'm straight with that. But I will get down with transsexuals that carry themselves like ladies or gentlemen or whatever they are. But I still do believe that we need to separate them until they get their operation. They need to be separated for the protection of others. Because I'm going to tell you, as a woman, if a man walk into my bathroom and say, I identify as a female, I'm going to be like, okay, do your thing. The toilet's over there. We don't have them stand-up commodes. Take your ass in one of them toilets, take a piss, take a shit, whatever you need to do. Get out of my face. But if he's sitting there looking at my boobies, trying to be like, oh, girl, you need to go on and lift up your dress and trying to look over the stall, he gonna get a black eye. Looking over my stall trying to watch me do something. I don't care what he identify as. Now, if somebody do that while my little girl in the bathroom and they videotape, being in the bathroom for the first time like that Canadian nasty did, and they put my girl on a video, oh, we finna squab. I'm finna grab that video and I'm finna beat you with every minute of it. Okay, I will beat the brakes off somebody messing with my daughter or anyone's daughter or anyone's son. The only time a woman or a man should be in the opposing bathroom is when you really, really got to go pee or really, really got to go poop, and somebody stand outside the door and say, hey, my husband, my wife, my friend up in there, they really had to go to the bathroom, and the other one was like, could you wait a minute? And thereby keeping it safe for your friend, your husband, your wife, whatever. But if a full-grown man is in the bathroom with a little girl, something is wrong. I don't care who they identify with. Now, I'm going to close this by saying, people of the trans community, there's only one set of people that could check these other people. And that's going to be you. It's on you. It's not on us. Because we'll get called homophobic, transphobic, everyphobic, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Feel me? But you, being trans, you could say, hey, that ain't the way we carry ourselves. And then you'll be all right with it. But I'm just going to tell you right now, trans community, these nasties, and these little crybabies, and these little ones that are throwing a fit about not being invited to, a girls only party and all that, they putting a real bad look on you. But it's on you to either defend that or to stand against it. Now, whether you agree or disagree with me, I believe that it has now gone way too far. Way too far. And I support having a bathroom that's solely for girls, for boys, for whatever. And that's only to protect our children and ourselves from people saying that when they attacked us, that it's our fault, and that we actually attacked them because they identify as something else. It'll save the whole drama. And I think it's really ridiculous that now it has touched the schools, where my little girl and my little boy cannot go to school in peace and to the toilet in peace because they need to be worried and concerned about some sick nasty coming into the bathroom, assaulting them, and then getting in trouble for defending themselves because that sick nasty said they were attacked because they identified as something else, and my little girl and my little boy did not agree with what they identified as. It's sick, and it needs to be stopped now. I don't even know what else to say. I'm just disgusted. And I'm sure my sister would agree with me. I'm disgusted with the way these people run around saying, I identify as a male, I identify as a female, therefore you have to accept me, or you're homophobic, you're transphobic, you're this, you're that. When really all they are is, quote unquote, conveniently transsexual. And that's real with Robo. Don't be conveniently transsexual. Don't attack people and then say they attacked you. You give a bad light and a bad look to the actual trans community. And it sickens me to know that transsexuals out there actually allow and do not speak out against these conveniently trans pedophiles and nasties. But that's up to you, transsexual community. You do what you feel is right. But let me tell you right now, they're giving you the bad look. And let me tell anybody who identifies as a female, you go into the bathroom with my daughter, she has already stated, and I've already pre-forgiven her. If she knock your ass out because you make moves on her while she in the toilet, I don't care if you identify as Bugs Bunny. But real talk here, if anybody attack my daughter while she in the bathroom and she defend herself, she ain't gonna be punished by me. Because the simple fact is, there are too many conveniently transsexual people out there. And the only ones that could stop them are legit transsexual people. So it's up to you, trans community. You want to have this light shone on you? Keep being silent. And that's real with Robo.